Hey, how are you guys? Cringy Dirtcat here, and today I'm just going to be talking about the new DLC that's coming out for the Spider-Man game that's come out about a month ago from now, actually. Actually, no, it was a month. Anyway, so there's new DLC coming out called The Heist, Turf Wars, and Silver Lining. Now, The Heist, I believe, is with the black car, as it shows in the picture, and the last one, I believe, is the person from Sable International. And then the other one, I'm not too sure. Turf Wars. I don't know what that is. It could be like, I don't know, the Kingpin escapes or something. I'm not too sure. But all I do know is that I will have these when they come out, so I'll be probably doing a video on those, seeing as it looks really cool, and I didn't actually do videos on the storyline, but the storyline is pretty good. I'm kind of happy with the ending. I thought it was going to be anticlimactic, like, yeah. But it turns out it wasn't, and it was actually kind of worth it. But hopefully the DLCs coming out will add to the immersion and not just be just money, just getting money hungry. So it'd be really good to see a good DLC coming out. From what I've heard, it's supposed to be really good. I've watched the trailers and stuff for it. It's just whether it is as good as it sounds, or it's as good as it. Obviously, the actual story mode and the actual free play. I think that in one of the DLCs, or two of them, you don't actually play as Spider-Man. You probably will though, but I don't know. I hope you don't, to be honest, because that way you'll have not just sticking to one kind of set move style, and you know what I mean, like you play as MJ and Miles in some missions, but after that you can't really have a choice. Like there's no more, there needs to be more side missions is what I'm trying to say. Maybe some stuff with MJ or whatever in her new career that she gets at the end of the campaign. So I'm really hoping that with the DLCs it'll add something like that. Like I said, maybe one of the DLCs, maybe they could add a DLC that's exclusive for people who create the games, finish the game, sorry. So when you've completed the game, you get, if you bought one of the DLCs, you can then play in it. And then you can, obviously, it can have some stuff linked to the story mode, because obviously, like the Miles thing at the end, where after he's gotten bitten by the spider, spoilers by the way, I'll probably put that on a warning at the start, but once he's got bitten by the spider, there's nothing much else. Like once you complete the story mode, unlike GTA, like whatever ending you've got, whether you've killed Trevor or Michael, sorry, or just none of them, after that you actually get phone calls and stuff off people, like saying thanks, or you killed my dad, or my god, or whatever. But with this game there's nothing linking to that, so hopefully in the DLC there will be, like I said. So yeah, I think that with the Turf Wars, it could be obviously a turf war, which is like, if you've played Splatoon, you'll know what a turf war is, or any other game like that. But a turf war is a bit like, it's like, so in Splatoon, what you do is you splat the area, and the team with the most area captured is the winner. But obviously, in this game, it's nothing really like that. So maybe it's like something to do with the police or something, or even more Spider Cops. That would be good. I liked that. Or even something to do with Fisk. like Fisk escapes him. I think I might have already said that, but just hopefully it is something good and it's not just money based, like I said. But after all, it is Marvel's. I'm not joking. I like Marvel's. I saw the new Venom film as well. Absolutely great movie. I loved it. A lot of memes came out of it, which is also a good thing. Like, you know, it's a good movie when a lot of memes come out of it. But at the end of the storyline, you see Harry Osborn in a cell sort of thing, like a testing thing. So I think that might be Venom, but I'm not sure. It could be, or it might not be, but either way, it's a cool thing. Like, the ending was really good. If you've played the game, you'll know what I mean. But I think it's worth it in a way that it's, as I said, not anticlimactic. Ow. Ow. But I will be doing videos on the new DLC, as I said, because I think it's something to make up for since I didn't actually play the main campaign. So it'll be cool to see how this DLC plays out. So I believe it comes out in about 2 days anyway, so I shouldn't really be waiting too long to play it anyway. And even then, I could actually get early access. I'm not too sure. It didn't say anything about early access, but I mean,
do auto insurers offer a webbing clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
This is an ordinary day in New York, isn't it? Also, one thing I don't get, you'll probably know this if you know more about Spider-Man, whereas I don't. This is literally the only Spider-Man game I've ever played. In fact, no, not anymore, because I played the Spider-Man game for PS2 at one of my friend's house. I can already see the comments saying, you know, I have no friends, but I mean, whatever. But I played that one as well, but I don't really know much about Spider-Man, so what I was gonna say is it sometimes mentions Manhattan, and then sometimes it'll mention New York. Is there like a difference, or are they just the same place said differently, or I'm not sure. It might be something to do with the comics or something, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's an area in New York or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just very confused at all this stuff, because I haven't read all the comics, I haven't really seen any of the movies, I haven't really done anything to do with Spider-Man but watched the stuff on CITV when I was younger. Was it CITV? I can't remember. But I haven't really done anything to do with Spider-Man, so I'm not sure. But okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that highest building, and then on the video. But just another thing on the way up here, like the graphics, the soundtrack, the voice acting, it's really good, and I really appreciate like the amount of work that's gone into the game. I feel like the build-up, the 6 months that I've waited to play this game, not 6, 3 months I waited to play this game. It was definitely worth it, and I'm really happy that I did keep on waiting, because as I said, I thought it was going to be anticlimactic. I can't speak. I thought it was going to be anticlimactic, so like I'm really happy it turned out the way it did. Like the sound, the voice acting is way better than the other game on PS2. Like, it's a lot better. But anyway, that does it for today's video. If you agree with any of the things I've said, make sure to comment them down below. And yeah, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Ding the notification bell as well, just in case you do want to see more things like this from me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.